Hey, I'm Julia Piota. I'm a life coach and board certified health and wellness coach. And today I wanted to talk about goal setting and why only 8% of people are reaching their goals. So, this is a topic that I've been talking a lot about lately and that I will be running a course on. And one of the top reasons why people aren't reaching their goals, they'll set a goal, they'll start working towards their goal, but then they fall off track. It can be a fear of either success or failure. So, what's happening is they actually are not fully believing in themselves, and I can 100% relate to this, especially with building a business. Not fully believing in yourself that you're capable of doing the things that maybe you don't know how to do or that you've never done before, but you do have a general idea of how to do it. And there's this it could be, something that's not completely aware to you, but this subconscious belief system of where you're either afraid to experience success. And why we're sometimes afraid of that is because, other people, when we start changing and shifting and experiencing success in our lives, it makes other people uncomfortable. So when it makes them uncomfortable, then they start to not like us anymore. So it can be that fear of change, losing family members or friends, or we might be afraid of failing. So then we just don't move forward at all. So that fear is so deeply rooted that, we'll get to a point we're going to fail. And I want to tie this in because this is something that comes up for me. So I notice a pattern in myself where if I want to run a group program, I will become mentally blocked in creating the program itself. And it's like my brain doesn't know how to unravel, how to put everything together, meaning like putting it down on paper and creating not necessarily an outline, but going beyond an outline and creating like 8 weeks of material. So when this is coming up, I think what's going on is it's the end result, that fear of having the program, thinking it's going to not be good enough, thinking people aren't going to like it, they're going to be disappointed that they paid money to do this program and it didn't give them the results that they wanted. But is that actually true? Do I know that that's going to be true? No, I don't know that that's going to be true, but the brain, the ego mind, just goes straight for that line of thinking. And it's interesting to just reflect on this. And I'm sure you can relate to something if you look at an area of your life where maybe you've been afraid of taking that step forward. You've been afraid of, experiencing failure. So you just don't take that step at all, or you only let yourself go for a little bit. And a perfect example is when people start working out, they're having success, their body's changing, and maybe all of a sudden, they fall off track after 4 months. They stop going to the gym, they stop eating healthy, they just throw it in the toilet. There could be this subconscious fear underlying there where, they don't know who they're about to become. So the ego mind is fearing losing its identity. So then it just tries to keep us safe and stuck in our comfort zone, in the familiarity of who we've always been. So notice someone that they've had some extreme success, they dropped a bunch of weight, and all of a sudden, it happens slowly, like where they're on a routine, they're going to the gym, everything's awesome, and then they're starting to miss days of going to the gym, and then they're missing more, and then they're not eating as healthy. And now they're giving in to eating foods that they didn't want to be eating, and it just goes down the crapper. So this is the example, and what we can ask ourselves in these moments is really, let's just focus on, am I afraid of success? Am I afraid of failure? So if we're in that boat, and if I'm looking at afraid of failure for running a group program and it's sucking, well, I can look at it like failure, because I just did a series on this. I'm in it right now, but failure, I've always learned from failure. So I can look at that anytime I've failed in my past. What did I do? Well, I looked at what happened, what I could learn from it, what I could do differently next time, just the positives that came from it, and how it has built up my confidence. So if I'm running a group program and it does end up not going well, then that's like those moments that we can shift, we can pivot, we can tweak, we can change, we can add, we can take out. It's not like this, black and white, which our brain likes to think on that track of this or that. So it's trusting and taking those steps to move forward. Even though we can throw out all of the belief systems that are coming out of us, why it's not safe to move forward, and if we can get that all down, shedding light on it, but still trusting that it's safe for us to move forward and to learn from the experience, even if someone signed up for the group program, which I know it's not gonna suck. Like, it's got great information in it, but trusting that someone will come to you. Worst case scenario, they're like, hey, this blew, I want my money back. Well, they don't get their money back, but that's a great learning opportunity for both of us to move forward. I am 100% confident that the program is going to be awesome. I just know for me, I need to keep things simple, keep it just small. Like, less is more is always something that I like to go by, but I tend to think that I need to give everyone all this stuff and give it to them all at once. So that's my area for learning and trusting. So like, the trust is huge. Trusting that I don't have to give all of that can be given at a later date if someone wants a deeper dive. So look at your life today, find out, if you've been working on a goal or it's one that you've fallen off track a lot on, are you afraid of success or failure? And dig into that, journal on that, and find out why that is. So, all right, I will leave it at that because less is more, and I will keep talking. Let me know what is an area that you keep falling off track in. Leave a comment and let me know if you think there is a fear of success or failure. If you are in the boat where you want to work with me or learn about working with me one-on-one, you can click the link down in the description section to set up a free discovery call, and we can chat about your goals. And if you're liking these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day today.